Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. All right. So, video of a confrontation with some police officers and a 14-year-old girl, I think at a mall in Coral Springs, Florida. The video is very short, and you see the officer striking the 14-year-old. Her hand is tucked underneath herself. At first, when you first see it, it looks like it's excessive. And that there's no need for it. But actually, you watch it a couple times and you kind of realize that he's just trying to get her to get her hand from underneath her. And what you don't see is, like always, like many times, what happens before this. And actually, the Coral Springs Police Department put out a tweet, rumor control, basically telling you everything that happened before the incident as well as what happens after the incident, after they finally do get her cuffed. And kicking at the officers and stuff like that. I'll play the video, which is what everyone just wants to see anyways. And it's from an Instagram account. And the person who's filming is saying, why are you doing that? Because she's got her hand, she can't even hit back. But that's the whole point, is she's got her hands underneath there. And I think she had her fists clenched like she was about to strike the officer. She was with another male who was arrested without incident, gave himself up, but she resisted. And, her mom's not happy. I mean, any mom wouldn't be happy to see their child in this situation and being, treated roughly. But, if you just cooperate, it's not going to happen. But if you have your hands tucked underneath you and you're a pretty big person, they can't just be like, go ahead, do whatever you want. We'll do what you want. Tell us what you would like us to do. Come on, dude. So here's the video. And, I'll play it probably over the Instagram account too, but it's full screen this way, so I'll do it this way. Hold on.
Why you in her? She can't do it. She can't do that. Her hand's underneath her. You in?
All right, over at the it's gonna start playing on me. Such a turkey, man. If the Daily Mail wants people to use their stuff, they're going to have to just back off a little bit. I'm not saying they don't have to play ads, but if it's impossible to use it, people aren't going to use it. Here's it is over at the Instagram account, but then it's a smaller thing, but you get a better idea, I think.
You in her? Why you in her? She can't do it. She can't do that. Her hand's underneath her. The fuck you in her? Why you in her?
So, all right. So, if you just read the Coral Springs, side of the story or what they were called there for, and I'll be as quick as I possibly can. There's a video that is circulating showing Coral Springs Police Department officer arresting a 14-year-old female at the Coral Square Mall on October 18th, 2018. As with all social media posts, it shows only the end of the story, not the incident in its entirety, which led up to the arrest. Officers were called to the mall by security about unruly teens who had been harassing patrons and causing a disturbance. Upon meeting with security, an officer was stopped by a mother who indicated her 5-year-old child was shoved to the ground by one of the teens. In addition, mall security indicated one of the female teens arrested was seen striking another teen patron. Security asked the Coral Springs Police Department officers issue a trespass warning and bar the teens from the mall, which they did. Prior to leaving the mall, officers received another call regarding a separate incident. At that time, the teens who had been barred had returned to the mall. One of the male teens was taken into custody without incident. As a result, the female teen seen in the video began cursing, attempting to incite other teens. Officers attempted to take her into custody, at which time she began to fight and resist arrest. Due to her stature and aggressive behavior, officers took her to the ground, attempting to get her to release her fists. As seen in the video, she resists arrest, and in order to have her comply, she was struck in the side to release her clenched fists. She was then handcuffed. After she was handcuffed and officers attempted to place her in a patrol car, she violently kicked one of the officers. She was transported to the police department, identified, and transported to JAC. Coral Springs Police Department believes in transparency and it is important for people to have all the facts before rushing to judgment of an officer's actions when faced with calls for service involving violent suspects, regardless of their age or gender. And that is the story there, man. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.